and can take it if I say I'm sorry or incorrect. Them, not you. Okay. Luke, can you be brave and simplify that for me, please? Go ahead.
The right hand side equating 2 to the power of 2x.
Thank you.
So we only do one side at a time.
Yeah. Okay, so what he did there correctly, and I'm sorry if you missed that, okay? Half the class on your next test in your assignment will write it as 2x plus 2, right? That 2 gets distributed like foiling, right? So 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 2 is 4. So the same thing applies as regular sort of algebra, right? Like we're foiling like that. We're okay on that? Because that's a fundamental mistake that's made. Okay, what do we do at this stage? Remove the base, yes, okay. We'll remove the base. Or drop the base, whatever you want to say. You know, you guys are much more polite. Like my last year's class, like guffawed when I said, when I did that. You know, I can't remember what it was. I think it was, I can't remember what it was. All right, so how do we solve for x here right now?
Maybe set one side to 0.
Yeah, so what we'll do is, or you can do with x on one, you can either set one side to 0 or x as a numbers, either way. So I'll maybe I'll do 7 minus 4 equals 2x plus x, right? So like the 4 comes across, so 3 equals 3x, x equals 1. I'll give you guys one of these to try for yourselves right now, okay? So you gotta be careful when you're doing this, yes?
So why bother writing first line x equals 1?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, from a logical standpoint, why would you write all that convoluted stuff when you just want to say x equals 1?
Well, I'm just solving this, right? You know, solve with this, right? Like, you don't want to use guess and check on this, right? It's because it could literally be anything. It's like for any algebra question, right? Like, you can use guess and check if you want to, but generally it's easier this way, because fractions are coming up here right now. Okay, I'll start off with another easy one, then move on to more difficult stuff. Example 5, try this for me, please. Do your best right there. 3 to the 2x minus 4 equals 81x minus 1. Oh, goodness. At the end of it, I'm not going to shun anyone in this example. I have a brave volunteer to tell me what to do first step. Julia, go. Very good. So this is going to be 3 to the 2x minus 4 equals 3 to the 4 bracket x minus 1. Wonderful. I got a second volunteer. Please go ahead. Great. Okay, great. Next line. Okay, go ahead, Moon.
So 2x minus 4 equals 4x plus 4.
Great. And as mentioned here, it is actually looks like it's going to turn to 0. That's okay. 0 is an okay answer. I have no problem with that. We're good? Okay. Jennifer, welcome back. Yeah. It's a yep. It's a real yep. It's a real yep. Okay. Example 6. Again, all these are important ones, so I put stars beside them all. They get more awesome as time goes on. Okay, so 2 to the x squared. Yes, you heard that right. Equals 16x minus 1 times 2 to the x. Okay, so what we're going to do is I will work this one with you. You guys will do the next one yourselves. Okay, so when you look at this one, the thing about math is you always need to think of a starting point for a question. Once you get the starting point of the question, it all sort of falls into place. Looking at that question, what doesn't belong? 16 totally doesn't belong. Okay, so how do you do with the 16? Good. So 2 to the what's going to be 16? 2 to the 4. So 2x squared equals 2 to the 4 x minus 1 times 2 to the x. Now I'm going to put something in red, and I want you to write this down. Noah, even you, I hate to pick on you, Noah, but I'm going to. You're so nice and quiet, but I want to make sure you get this down in full, because it's a mistake that's always made. You want to simplify both sides. Because you only can have one term when you drop the bases. What that means is the 2 and the 2 on the right, I have to bring together before I drop the bases. Okay, it has to happen. All right. If you take a look at every other example we've had, you've only had like 1 3 on the left, 1 3 on the right, 1 2, 1 4, all that sort of stuff. This one's different because there's 2 4, 2 2s on the right. Can someone? Sorry, I didn't know you're one. Can somebody please tell me here? How does the 2 to the 4 to the x minus 1? What does that turn into? 2 4 to. Good. Okay, so this is going to be 2 to the x squared equals 2 to the 4x minus 4 times 2 to the x. All right. Now this again is where people make mistakes. So if you're not caught up yet, take a second, catch up. We want to grace in about 20 seconds, okay? So just give everyone a second to catch up because this is fundamentally important. No pressure, Grace. I'm sorry. Now I pumped up this question. Grace, what are you going to say? Go ahead. Awesome. Okay. Can you explain to the class, please, how you got 5x minus 4? Very good. So everyone hear that? The bases are the same, so you're just going to add the exponents when you're multiplying. Okay, so 4x minus 4 times 2 to the x is going to be 2 to the 5x minus 4. And we did a little bit like this, remember, when we started with the exponent laws that day that no one was here on the literacy test day, and we did a little bit of stuff with x's like that. It's the same thing here. Does anyone have a question of what just happened there? Because that is super duper important. I'm so excited I'm squeezing this. Okay, what do we do at this stage in the game, if anything?
Not the base.
Not the base. You know what, I should actually look to find out what that actually means, because I could get, like, arrested or something for saying that.
That's nothing offensive.
Okay, good. That's what people always tell me, but I just got to make sure. Okay, now we have x squared equals 5x. I want to consider that, please. X squared equals 5x minus 4. How do we actually finish this one? Yeah, right? Yes, we totally have to factor this one, okay? So it's going to be x squared minus 5x plus 4 equals 0. We're going to multiply to get 4. We're going to add to negative 5. What are those two numbers, please? Negative 1 and negative 4. So we have x minus 1, x minus 4 equals 0. We thought we were done factoring. We'll never be done factoring. Never. Even in quadratics we factor, even in trig we factor. Wait till you see that test. Yes.
Is there a reason why you couldn't leave the 5x on one side and then divide the one equation by x?
Yes.
Oh, because the 4 is the 4 way. Okay. But if it was,
Yeah. If it was like x squared like equals 5x,
you could divide by x. You actually want me to explain to you what dropping a base is?
No, not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Let's keep going here. Example 7. I'd like you guys to try this one yourself here right now, okay? There's going to be another trick to this one. Not a trick. I'm sorry, there are no tricks in math. Except for today. I'm going to give you the hint for this one, and then you guys are going to finish it. I hate fractions. Someone's got a question or an answer? Go ahead.
In the last one, what should we do with 2x?
Oh, so it's okay. It's just two solutions.
Oh,
So all this means, right? Sorry. All this means if you're going back to here, if I sub in 1, you get the same answer. Left side, right side. If I sub in 4, you get the same answer. Right? So it doesn't just like that. Okay. Back to here. That 1/3 is frightening. Can somebody tell me how to deal with 1/3? Oh, you could do that. Do you want to do that? I wouldn't know if that could work though. Okay. I'm going to change 1/3 into something with base 3. 1/3 is the same as 3 to the what? 3 to the negative 1. Now that will work, okay, but then there'd be a 3 to the 1 here. Yeah, that would probably still work. But I'm going to go with this, okay, right now. So this is 3 to the x plus 2 times x equals 3 to the negative 1. I'd like you guys to solve from there. Because the problem is, though, and you gotta be careful, because this would be 3 to, 1 would be 3 to the 0, because you need all the bases to be the same.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it gets a little more complicated that way, okay? Take a second, solve that one for me, please. And hopefully remember that trick that I just said with the 1/3 is 3.